honestly, Japanese is one of the hardest languages in the world to learn, and because it's it's kind of like backwards from English in grammar, and there's different, characters and 3 types of alphabet. I mean, there's so many things that make Japanese hard to learn. But one thing that I did learn is that, the language is not it shouldn't be your most important, your biggest priority in the mission. It should be having the spirit with you and just doing your best to learn the language. So, I mean, getting discouraged about the language isn't really, it happens to missionaries a lot, but as long as you're trying and like you're just showing love to everybody, then it's really awesome. But some things that I would recommend that helped me for learning the language is, of course, flashcards. Wherever I was going, I was always studying flashcards. On the train, if we ever had some extra time and we're, talking to someone, I was just flipping through and studying them, and then I'd kind of try and rotate them out and go back through, and so that helped me a lot so I could expand my vocabulary. Another thing that I think is really important is reading the Book of Mormon, because as we read the Book of Mormon, it shows faith, and of course, like, there's the grammar aspect of it, there's different characters and stuff in it, and I didn't really study characters, but I think that, doing that will help improve your, comfortability with speaking Japanese. And the Pikachu, that you'll know that in the MTC, but it's this yellow book, and just, mastering the grammar in those, that's all you really need to do to be able to feel confident in, your Japanese. And I would recommend, memorizing a few really important, word phrases or something, so that you can just be able to throw them out anytime. Like before I went to the MTC, I actually memorized like God is our loving Heavenly Father just on the first page of the book, and in my first lesson I used it, and I was like, yes, like I knew how to say something. But I actually really liked learning the hiragana and the katakana before I went into the MTC, because the senseis, they'll start writing in it and they'll give you time to learn it, but it's really hard to just, have this new language and not, and none of it is Latin based, so it's kind of hard to remember, and then have to learn a new alphabet all at the same time. So if you can just kind of get comfortable with learning the hiragana and katakana, it would help you a lot, and then you wouldn't feel so stressed in the MTC, I think.